This is the second lecture of the same series of just a quick recap before going to your paper. There is one more challenge which I think students face whenever they are in the examination hall, and that problem is there are few times when they see a very generalized question without any specific requirement, or let's suppose there is a question of 8 to 10 marks when they are not finding any clues, any points, how to deal with the issue, right? This is among one of the example. Let me try to highlight what is the issue here in this question, right? This question requirement was of 10 marks, right? And let me try to highlight this. Okay, fine. The minister is interested in benchmarking, right? Benchmarking as this was often done during her days in business. As a result, she joined an international initiative for creating a league table of fire services data by sharing the information with other nearby countries, right? The CEO believes that the CEO believes that minister will want to introduce this idea for DP, and so wants an evaluation of the use of an international police force performance league table and its link to target for DP. The CEO is especially concerned about the police officers' reaction to this new area, as they have a powerful union, right? And which has widespread public support. Therefore, he also needs you to explain how the use of league table and targets might affect police officers' behavior, right? And you are supposed to comment on the overall requirement in this situation, right? And this is of 10 marks. Now the issue is you have to deal with 10 marks, and whatever is given in the question is of very basic, very general nature, right? So how to start in such situation? See, first of all, try to think whether league table is used in the current scenario or not. League table, they want to introduce league table has not been used in current situation. So that means what? If you are introducing anything, you must start with the definition, right? So definition of league table, that what is league table and how this is connected with benchmarking. This will give you 1 to 2 marks as a very initial basic starting marks, right? Then what you have to do, see, the problem is they want to start it, but they are concerned about few things, right? So that means you have to tell the reader that why league table can be started, what are the benefits of using that, and why league table can not be a good idea, because you have to balance your answer with something which is not may not be appropriate in case of league table. So I believe that the second thing which you should start is with the advantages of league table. That what are the basic benefits of league table? For example, league table will provide you a clear picture. It's easier to understand. It build a competitive environment. For example, if I am at the top of the league table, that means I'm good, and if my performance is in the coming period it went down, I will go down. Maybe I become fourth in the league table, and that's showing that I'm not competitive enough. So that will give you a sense of competition, right? So these are the advantages of league table, how league table can be used, right? But you have to balance your answer with the problems, with the issues. And what can be the issue can be, for example, the examiner is actually trying to put some issues. He's saying that we want to introduce this idea DP, so an evaluation including recommendation of the use of an international police force performance league table and its link to targets with the DP. That means we are trying to compete with an international police department, with international police force. So that means if we are competing with someone who is not where circumstances are different, then definitely that means that comparison is not done on the same level, right? So that's basically how you can balance your answer, right? Or for example, the question says that targets can be an issue, so you have to keep targets realistic. Realistic targets means that whatever sources they have, whatever resources, sorry, they have to you have to keep targets accordingly. If you don't have enough police force, you cannot you cannot expect the crime to be eliminated, or obviously crimes cannot be eliminated, they can reduce to a minimum level, but you cannot expect miracle from police department if you're not providing them with the resources, right? So that target should be justified, target should be reasonable, target should be, there should be some win-win situation. You should also ask police department that what they think, how, what resources they need, something. So this is something which is really very important. Then why this ownership of targets is important? Because they have a powerful union, right? So if they have powerful union, then definitely you have to keep them satisfied. Whenever you are trying to introduce something, you have to build that trust, right? So then you have to go for some sort of problems with this league table, that league table will not be able to give you a clear picture in a situation when the level the ground realities are not same. So these three things you have to introduce. So I believe that 1 to 2 marks are for the basic definition, that what is this, and 4 marks each for 4 marks for each idea. And then you have to, and obviously there is some general theory here, and there is some specific theory where you need to connect your answer with this scenario. So here I believe that book reading is very important, because if you don't know the advantages and disadvantages of league table, you won't be able to connect it, right? But obviously the time has passed, so whenever you are attempting any paper, whenever you are going starting any preparation of any paper, try to read book, because that is really very important. But just forget about it. If you haven't read it, just forget about it. Go through the notes and try to remember each and every point. Thank you.